Jai Gurudev students, in second part of lesson number 1, we learned the problem based on fundamental theorem of arithmetic. Let's start second problem of exercise 1.2. Find LCM and SCF of following pair of integers and verify the relationship between LCM and SCF, that is LCM into SCF, which is equal to product of two numbers. First problem, 26 and 91. We will find first the factors of these number. 26 even number, that's why it is divisible by 2. If we will divide by 2, then we will get 13. 13 is a prime number, that's why 13 ones are 13. So the factor of 26 is 2 into 13. Next, 91. 91, it is not divisible by 2, not divisible by 3 and not 5. Next number is 7. 7, when we will divide, we will get here the 13. 13 ones are 13. So the prime factors of 91 is 7 into 13. We have to find SCF also and LCM also. SCF means the number which is a common. So 13 is a common, that's why SCF is 13. LCM means common number with remaining numbers. So 2 into 7 into 13, which is nothing but 182. So we had find SCF and LCM. Now the verification. Left hand side is LCM into SCF. That's why 13 into 182 means 2366. RHS is product of two number. Which are these two number? 26 and 91. That's why multiplication is 2366. So from 1 and 2, we got LHS is equal to RHS, therefore LCM into SCF is equal to product of two numbers is going to vary. Second problem, 510 and 92. 510, it is even number, that's why it is divisible by 2. 255 we will get. Again 5 plus 5 10 plus 2 12, that's why it is divisible by 3. We got here 85. Then 85, then it will divisible by 5, 17 we will get, and 17 ones are 17. That's why the 510's factor are 2 into 3 into 5 into 17. Next number, 92, even number, that's why it is divisible by 2. We will get here 46. Again it is even number, it will divisible by 2. 23, everyone know 23 is a prime number, that's why 23 ones are 23. So 92's factors are 2 into 2 into 23. We have to find SCF, which is a common, 2 is a common, that's why SCF is a 2 only. Then LCM, first of all we will write the SCF and remaining numbers 3, 5, 17, 2 and 23 is their multiplication, and we got here that is 23,460 is the LCM of these two number. Verification, LHS, LCM into SCF, which is equal to 23,460 multiplied by 2. We got here 46,920. RHS, product of two number. Two numbers are 510 into 92. We got here 46,920. From 1 and 2, we got LHS is equal to RHS. Therefore, LCM into SCF is equal to product of two number are verified. Third problem, 336 and 54. 336, it is even number, so divisible by 2. 168, again even number, divisible by 2. 84, again even number, divisible by 2. 42, again even number. 21 is divisible by 3, that's why 7 and 7. Here SCF we got that is 336 factors are 2 into 2 into 2 into 2 into 3, that is into 7. That is 2 raised to the power 4 by power notation into 3 into 7. Then next is 54. It is even number, that's why it is divisible by 2. 27, it is not even number, that's why we will try for 3. 3 9s are 3, 3s are 3, 1s are. So here we will get 54 factor 2 into 3 raised to the power 3. SCF we will get, that is a common number. Common is a 2, but with lowest power, that is only 2. Again 3 is a common, but with the lowest power means 3 only. So 3 2s are 6 is a SCF. LCM, we will take the common number with highest power, that is 2 raised to the power 4. 3 is also common but highest power 3 cube into remaining number is 7. So here we will get as 16 into 27 into 7, which is nothing but 3024 is a LCM. Verification, LHS is equal to SCF into LCM, that is 6 into 3024. We will get here 18144. RHS, product of two number, is equal to 336 into 54, which is nothing but 18144. Therefore from 1 and 2, LHS is equal to RHS. That's why LCM into SCF is equal to product of two number is verified. Third problem, find SCF and LCM of the following integers by applying prime factorization method. Here we have to find the SCF of three numbers. First of all, we will find the factors. 12, 2 into 6, 2 into 3, 3 ones are 3. 15 factors, 3 into 5. 21's factor, 3 into 7. That's why from we will get the factors of 12 are 2 square into 3. 15, 3 into 5, and 21, 3 into 7. We have to find SCF. So which number is a common? 3 is a common. That's why only 3 number is a common. That's why SCF is a 3. Now we have to find LCM. LCM, first of all we will write the common number, that is 3. What is left? 2. 2 square, that is we will write 2 square, then 5, and then 7. And the multiplication is nothing but 420. That's why LCM of this number is 420. Then next problem, 17, 23 and 29. Are you finding 17 is also prime number, 23 also, and 29 also. So what are the factors of 17? 17 into 1, 23, 23 into 1, and 29, 29 into 1. Therefore SCF is the 1, because nothing is common number, only 1 is a common. That's why SCF of this number is 1. And LCM is nothing but 17 into 23 into 29, that is 11,339. Fourth problem, given that SCF of two numbers, that is 306, 657 is equal to 9, we have to find LCM. We know that is LCM into SCF is equal to product of two numbers. Here SCF given and product and two numbers given. That's why LCM is equal to product of two number divided by SCF. 306 into 657 divided by 9. 9 is divisible by 306. We got here 34. 34 into 657. LCM we got here 22,338. Fifth problem, check whether 6 raised to the power n can end with the digit 0 for any natural number n. We know very well any number is end with the 0, that is 10, 20, 30. Then we know very well the factor of these number is 2 into 5, means 5 is one of the factor. 2 into 2 into 5, again 2 into 3 into 5, means whenever the number end with the 0, we got 5 is one of the factor. 6 raised to the power n, which is nothing but the factors of 6. If we will think that 6 raised to the power n, then 2 into 3 are the factors of 6. If 6 raised to the power n value we will take as a 1, then we will get 2 into 3. If n value is a 2 we will take, then we will get here 2 into 3 square, means 2 square into 3 square. In this problem you are finding 5 is not one of the factor of this number, means here 6 raised to the power n cannot be end with the digit 0. Okay, now here we have to write this. The solution of this problem is, if the number 6 raised to the power n for any number n where to end with the digit 0, then it would be divisible by 5. That is, the prime factorization of 6 raised to the power n would contain the prime factor 5. This is not possible because 6 raised to the power n is equal to 2 into 3 raised to the power n. So only the prime factors in the factorization of 6 raised to the power n are 2 and 3, not 5. So the uniqueness of fundamental theorem of arithmetic guarantees that there are no other prime factors in factorization of 6 raised to the power n. So there is no natural number n, means value of n is not there for which 6 raised to the power n ends with the digit 0. Sixth problem, explain why 7 into 11 into 13 plus 13 and 7 into 6 into 5 into 4 into 3 into 2 into 1 plus 5 are composite number. First problem, 7 into 11 into 13 plus 13. These are the two terms. From these two terms, 13 we have taken out common. 7 into 11. What is left here in place of 13? 1. 13 is a common. Is 11, 7 is 77 plus 1 is a 78 and product of this number is 1014. That is 1014. Factors we had find out, we got here 2 into 3 into 13 into 13. Since 1014 has more than 2 prime factors, therefore 1014 is a composite number. If it is a composite number, means given number is also a composite number. Next, 7 into 6 into 5 into 4 into 3 into 2 into 1 plus 5. Here also this is first term and this is second term. Next, from the first and second term 5 we had taken out common. Then what is left here? 7 into 6 into 4 into 3 into 2 into 1 plus 1. The multiplication of this number is 1008 plus 1 means 5 into 1009 means 5045. 5045's prime factors are 5 into 1009. Now since 5045 has more than 2 prime factor, one is 5, 1009, one is also one of the factor and same number itself. Therefore 5045 is a composite number, means 7 into 6 into 5 into 4 into 3 into 2 into 1 plus 5 is a composite number. Seventh problem, there is a circular path around a sports field. Sonia takes 18 minutes to drive one round of the field, while Ravi takes 12 minutes for same. Suppose they both start at the same point at same time and go in the same direction. After how many minutes will they meet again at the starting point? In this problem, Sonia takes 18 minutes to drive one round of the field. Means suppose she had to take 2 rounds, then 36 minutes, 3 rounds, 54 minutes likewise. Ravi takes 12 minutes to drive one round of the field. Means for one round, Ravi required 12 minutes. First 2 rounds, 24 minutes. Here we have to find after how many minutes will they meet again at the starting point. Means obvious, here we have to find the LCM of 18 and 12. 18's factor are 2 into 3 into 3, that is 2 into 3 square, and the factor of 12 are 2 square into 3. Means LCM is 2 square, that is common with highest power, that is 2 square. Common with the highest power 3 square, that's why 4 into 9 which is equal to 36. That's why, so after 36 minutes they will meet again at the starting point. Means for after 36 minutes Sonia will cover 2 rounds and Ravi will cover 3 rounds and they will meet at the starting point. Home assignment number 2 for you. Jai Gurudev.